Alright, Demon Clung, Ultra Monologues. It's a Monday. Maybe not when you're listening to this, but it is when I'm saying it, and I'm saying it now. And it's Monday, June 12th, 2017. Already, mind you. Alright, let's get this straight. And, you know, you're going to, some of you are going to like, oh, you fucking asshole. You know, oh. And then, you know, maybe some of you are going to say, oh, well, aren't you just an arrogant, narcissistic bastard? Whatever. I am what I am. And, you know, overall, I'm pretty damn good. Yes. So, okay. You know, you got a problem with that? Fuck you. Anyway, here's the deal. Okay? Something, see, you got opinions. There's opinions everywhere. Like, fuck, there's just billions of them. Billions. Probably trillions. Since the internet, of course. Since the internet, you know, everybody can, like, put their freaking opinion on the internet. Like, oh, I'm going to talk. I'm going to say something. If you got a computer of any kind, whatever it may be, whatever your device may be, like desktop, tablet, cell phone thing, whatever. I don't care. iPad, you know, whatever. Okay? Oh, I'm going to go on Facebook and say something. Express my opinion. Oh, by the way, a word about these memes. Memes? M-E-M-E-S. Memes. Memes. Whatever. You know, if they come up with a new word, like the internet people, they come up with a new word, and, you know, they give it a meaning, and then at the very least they should do, is at least, there should be like an internet definition place, like a dictionary for internet talk. You know, terms used on the internet, like LOL and AF and, you know, BRB and so on. The texting abbreviation things. Which is ruining English and the American people's ability to communicate in English, by the way. Babble. Let's turn the world and let's turn English into babble. I want to pull my hair out. At any rate, here's the deal. You got an opinion, fine, it's good to me, I don't give a shit. Not my business if you have an opinion. Okay? You want to express your opinion, fine, throw your 2 cents worth in the pot, good for you, wonderful, you got the means to do so. I got the means, you got the means, we both got means, or we all got means. We got capacity too, like, just post our shit on the internet, and the whole world can see what we're thinking. Alright, so, that's good. Free speech. I love it. I'm 100% behind it. You know, I could even say 110%, which would be kind of silly since 100% is all of it. There is no more than 100%. That's like... okay, it's like this. It's like this. I have a container. The container will hold 1 gallon of liquids. I have 100% there is a container. It will hold 1 gallon of fluids. Let's say water. Just to be safe, we won't get into anything like hard liquor or piss. Just call it water. Alright? So you pour the water in the container. It goes right up to the tippy top. It is now full of water. If you have extra water, if you have water left over from your bucket that you poured into the container from, then that doesn't count because that's not in the container anymore. I mean, you can only put so much water in the bucket, in the container. Okay, picture this. You got a bucket with water in it. It's like a 5-gallon bucket, and it's full of water. And you got another container, like a pitcher or a jar or whatever, and it will only hold 1 gallon of water. 1 gallon. You got 5 in your bucket. You want to put the 5 gallon of water in your 1 gallon container. All right, and you shut up. So you just pour it in. You start pouring water into the container, and you fill it up to the top, and it's like full. You can't put any more water in that container. And you know for a fact that container contains has the capacity to contain 1 gallon of water, not 2 ounce, not a gallon and 2 gallon, not 5 gallon. You got 4 gallon left over in your bucket. That's irrelevant because your container has 1 gallon. You can't make 5 gallons fit in a 1 gallon bucket container. You know what I'm saying? Am I confusing you with the bucket thing? Okay, bucket is with the 5 gallon, and a pot has 1 gallon. All right, so here's the thing. You try to pour 5 gallons in that 1 gallon thing? No, it's not going to happen. Can't happen, ain't going to happen. I mean, I'm assuming there's a bottom in the fucking 1 gallon thing. Your 1 gallon thing might have a hole in it. Water might be leaking out coming out like a sieve. Might not actually be working. You might just water to go pour it in, it runs out. Pour it in, it runs out. Let's not say that. Let's not think about that. That's not the point. 5 gallons will not fit in 1 gallon thing. So you filled it up, 1 gallon, it's full, tippy top, can't put another drop of water in it. It is 100% full of water. Period. I don't care how many extra gallons you've got. There's actually a fly in my studio, which is really weird. First fly I've seen in, God, I don't even know, years? Wow. Anyway, that's 100%. Now, your 5 gallon bucket only has 4 gallons of water in it now. Okay? It's only at 80% capacity. So here's the thing. Here's the bottom line. 110%. That's just stupid. Okay. Now, I'm sure people do say it. They say, oh, I'm behind you, 110%. Whoever came up with this nonsense? Seriously. I'm behind you 110%. No, you're not. That's a physical, scientific impossibility. But it's cute, isn't it? I'm behind them 110%, Mar. Okay. I'm behind you 1,000%. Well, that's possible if you're talking about stuff. I don't want to exclude something, and later on somebody will come back and tell me something. But you didn't talk about that, and that's true also. Okay, fine. Your 5 gallon bucket of water now has 4 gallons of water in it. So your bucket with the 4 gallons in it has 400% of water compared to the 1 gallon. So, yeah, that's cool. 400%, meaning 4 times what's in the other one. But you have to have that other one to compare, because otherwise you've only got 80% of water in the bucket. All right, so enough of that. Moving on. Here's the thing. The opinion. There are lots of opinions. Everybody's got a freaking opinion. Like freaking assholes. Everyone's got one. All right. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Is there something wrong with the fact that the internet makes it possible for everybody to express their opinion? You know what? I think that's pretty groovy. I think I just dated myself, haven't I? Cool. It's cool. It's awesome. It's out of sight. Because if you've got, the ability to express your opinion, like on the internet, which is pretty much to the public in one way or another, that means I do too. You got the right to freedom of speech, I got the right to freedom of speech, because everybody's got the right to freedom of speech. But, here's the thing, just because you got an opinion, just because you got the ability to express your opinion, doesn't mean you gotta. Okay? I think the socialist collective agenda people have something to do with this idea that, oh, I got an opinion, and I'm going to say it, and I have just as much right to say it as anybody else. Yeah, good so far, good so far. However, as always, every good thing has its limitations. So now people think, oh, I got my opinion, and it's equal to everybody else's opinion. No. No. For example, my opinion about some kind of, let's say, physics equational thing, like, E equals mc squared, whatever. And Einstein said, I'm talking physics. I'm cool, I'm smart, I'm a genius, I'm smart. No shit about physics. Alright, so you have your opinion about physics, which is probably very limited, since you're not Einstein, and you're not a physicist, and you're not a genius, and so on and so on. So here's the thing. Your opinion is not equal. When it comes to Einstein expressing physics opinions, your opinion is not equal to him unless you're like, I don't know, a physicist who is also like smart as Einstein was. In other words, your opinion is not equal to everybody else's opinion. It might be the same opinion as other people hold in their mind and express sometimes on the internet, Facebook, whatever, but your opinion is not equal to everybody, because it's not a fucking socialist collective here. We're talking freedom, we're talking diversity, we're talking individuality. I'm not you, you're not me. You're not equal to me, because you're not me. Physically, you're not equal to me. Let's just say, for one thing, you weigh like 150 pounds. Your weight is not equal to my weight, because my weight is more than that. So it's not the same. It's not equal. So let's say you have an opinion about something like, I see this all the time on the internet now, it's really insane, really, just fucking insane. Alright, because you've got people like, my opinion about something. And then someone else says, you're wrong, you're an idiot, I got an opinion, it's better than yours. And then they proceed to argue, bicker, and have a discussion, which is, the word discussion is another word for debate, by the way. If you look up the word discussion in the dictionary, it will say, debate. Alright. Yeah. I'm not talking about dictionary.com, but maybe. Dictionary.com is bullshit. If you're going to look up a word in the dictionary, try not to use. If you really need a serious definition, don't look in dictionary.com. Those people are junk. Anyway, socialists, basically. Well, neocon socialist alliance, which I'm not just making up stuff. Well, I did, but it's accurate and it's truthful. Alright, hold on a second. Alright, so this delusion, as Lewis Black would say, is that everybody's opinion is equal. And then that's like the lowest common denominator is what it is. See, it's like the socialists want to bring everybody down to the lowest common denominator. That is to say, everybody be like, retarded. That was like a bubbly thing. Alright, so I got Skype running at the same time I'm talking. No problem. Multitasking here today. Anyhow, this delusion that everybody's opinion is equal to everybody else's opinion, that's just, I mean, come on, that's just laughable. All right, like I was talking about Einstein, if he expresses a physics opinion about his view, his opinion about physics, whatever it may be, and then you say something about physics that's like totally stupid, then it kind of proves that his opinion is better than your opinion and is more truthful and honest and accurate and every damn thing, simply because, guess why? He knows what he's fucking talking about, and you don't. Assuming you're not a genius and a physicist. How about this illustration? Here's Einstein, assuming he's still alive, which he's not, but if he was, if he still is, was, you know what I mean? If he was still alive, and he was like going to talk to like some 2-year-old or 4-year-old in the same room, and it just happens to be in the room, and like, here's Einstein, here's the 4-year-old, and the Einstein says, E equals mc squared, and the 4-year-old says 2 and 2 is 4. All well and good, except that both of them are probably true. I mean, correct. But 2 plus 2 equals 4 is certainly not equal to certainly isn't equal to the equation, the Einstein equation. E equals mc squared. Totally different range of information there. Not equal. So if Einstein says to the 4-year-old, blah, 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 yada, 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 some physics thing about the world, the universe, whatever, and then the 4-year-old's saying, oh, what? That's what it's like a lot of times on the internet. It's like, I'm talking to somebody, and it's like, they're like acting like a 4-year-old. Like, why? How old are you? Oh, I'm 38. Then why are you talking like a 4-year-old? Because I'm not a 4-year-old, I'm a grown-up 38. Well, what you just said is not something that a 38-year-old intelligent person would say. Like something a 4-year-old would say. Alright, so here's the deal. Not all opinions are equal. It's just a fact. It's probably even impossible. Unless you're a freaking zombie. Anyhow, well, most people do display minds that would be considered possibly, zombie-like. All right, so all this opinion is going on, and then I've found this it's very disturbing. Because I go on the internet and I think, I'm going to go on the internet, talk to some people, have a conversation with someone, whatever, say some stuff, or just do a monologue like I'm doing right now. Which means I'm talking and you're not. The equation works like this. One monologue, meaning one person talking, and nobody else talking at the same time. Meaning that you're not talking right now. You're listening. So, listener, speaker. Speaker, listening. Not equal. Because I'm speaking words, English, language, expressing an idea out loud, like in words. And there you are. In the room, and you're hearing me say it. That makes you the listener. You're not equal. You're not also the monologuist, because that would not be monologue if 2 people are talking at the same fucking time. Okay, so a problem here, okay, moving on. The problem here is everybody has something to say, and that's cool. Everybody has a right to freedom of speech, and that's cool. Well, not really. But, I mean, some people don't. I mean, if you have a right and you can't exercise it, then you don't have it. I'm sorry. It's just, if you can't say what you want, then you're not free to speak. You're just not. You don't have freedom of speech. And you don't have a right to speak if you can't speak. and if you're not allowed to speak, if you say something, oh, shut up, slap, 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 or shoot you in the face, bam, told you to shut up, didn't do it. So anyway, what I'm saying is equal. So we have, so what we have is a lot of opinions, and most of them are wrong. Because a lot of opinions are, like very, 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 very subjective. Emotionally charged, hysteria, and just bullshit. I run across this all the time because I speak English, and a lot of people don't speak English and don't understand English when they hear it or read it. They are illiterate. They are functionally illiterate, meaning they don't know, like in this case, the English language, and how to use it, how to say things in English, and how to hear or read things in English and understand what it is. And that's very frustrating, because if I say something and it's based on truth or logical conclusions, or a critical analytic observation, and someone, I'll argue with you because, in my opinion, I don't see it that way. If you don't see it the way it is, then you don't see it. Isn't that right? If you're seeing a delusion, then you're not seeing reality. So let's get real, people. You understand? Don't be an idiot. All right. So equal? No. Your life is not equal to mine. I'm not equal to you. Your life. Like, I'm an artist and you're not, let's say. Okay? How many people are artists? A lot of people are. Paint and make art and shit. And crafty stuff and finger paint and stuff like that. But, they don't do what I do. Because I do what I do, and I don't do what you do, and you don't do what I do. I make stuff. I'm an artist. And you're not, let's say. For the case of this illustration. And you're not an artist, so therefore you're not equal to me artist-wise, are you? Since you're not an artist and you don't do art. You don't make art. You might doodle on your freaking napkin or something. And, that's not the same thing, is it? Oh, I've been known to doodle on my placemats in the restaurant. But hey. So, the bottom line here is, your opinion is your opinion, and you have a right to have your opinion, and you may or may not have the right to express your opinion. If you come into my house and you want to express your opinion in my living room, for example, while I'm here, like sitting here in my desk, and my office, studio, living room, whatever, same thing. So, if you come in and you and then I'm just shut up, because you don't have free speech in my house. Now, you might say, you're just being an asshole. And yeah, or a dictator, or a tyrant, or whatever. But I'm allowed to be that in my house, because really nobody else is affected by it. I mean, nobody has to be in my house. Knock, knock, hi. Can I come in your house and argue with you? No. You can't. How about I just stand out on the front porch and argue with you? No. You'll have to go way down, way over there. Like over there, like about 200 feet away from my house, which will be like in the street or in, maybe the neighbor's yard across the street. I don't have any neighbors, but assuming you did. And you want to have, you want to talk, go for it. Just because I can't hear you because you're like, be off my property, and it doesn't matter to me what you do. So anyway, that's a given, and it's not. And, someone's going to argue with that. Like, duh, I don't think so. The fact is, we got so many opinions. It's just like a big cesspool of opinions. Is what it amounts to. And, all the opinions just go down the rabbit hole. Just poof, throw it down, flush, throw it in the toilet, flush. They're not really worth much. They might be worth something to you, and that's fine. But you put your opinion in my face, I might just say, that's wrong. Shut up. I don't want to talk to you. Don't talk to me anymore. You're in my living room, damn it. So anyway, you're an asshole. Yep. Sometimes I am. And I get it really. It's just boggles the mind sometimes. But no, you're not equal to me, because you might weigh less than me, you might weigh more than me. So weight-wise, you're not the same weight as me. I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh; it's none of your business. But there's such a thing as expressing an opinion, and what else? There is such a thing as expressing a truth, a fact, a rational, logical conclusion. There is also the critical analytic observation, which I do occasionally make. That is to say, I observe something, I analyze it critically, and I come up with a logical conclusion, which is not debatable. You want to debate? No, you could. That was, what is that guy's name? I'll forget his name. Comedian. Anyway, sounded like him there for a second. I'll have to add him to my comedy routine. Anyway, the point is, we got a lot of opinions going on the internet. It's mind-boggling, and everybody has to put their 2 cents worth in, and unfortunately, most of it's just garbage. It just isn't true. It's just some sort of hysterical blubbering of nonsense. Sort of like Christianity and their Bible and so on. Babble. At any rate. At any rate, you get all these opinions. Everybody's arguing and bickering and arguing and bickering and bickering and bickering and bickering and bickering. And my side, your side, my side, your side. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Do it this way. No, do it this way. Do it this way. No, do it this way. It's just bullshit. And, how is anybody going to get anything done just sitting around arguing with people on the fucking internet? Which is why I do monologues, because I don't have to listen to people fucking bickering with me. Call me what you will, but it works, because I'm saying this now, and I haven't been interrupted once by anyone, except for the cat that wanted out. But anyway, meow, that's really. So anyway, if you got an opinion, that's fine. Even if it's wrong, it's fine. But if you express your opinion in public, I'm going to think, and I see it, and I read it, and I'm like, what an idiot. And that's not true. It's just stupid. The irony is that stupid people actually say that I'm stupid. I've expressed my opinion on the internet on various occasions, on various places, like Facebook and YouTube and whatever. And someone was like, well, that's just your opinion. No, it's not my opinion. Because they don't understand what the word opinion means. Opinion has a definition. It's not what I do. Sometimes I do, well, occasionally have an opinion. Like, for example, cooked spinach is yucky, and it's slimy, and it stinks. And that's my opinion. Because somebody else might say, cooked spinach is yummy. But the bottom line is, cooked spinach is slimy. It just is. I mean, you can't have cooked spinach without it becoming slimy. It's just the physical property of cooking spinach. That's the result of cooking it. It becomes slimy, which is yucky. That's my opinion, that it's yucky, but slimy is a fact. It is, in fact, slimy. There's no debate there. It's true. All right, so, and by the way, my favorite ice cream is chocolate. And it's the best. That's my opinion. You might like strawberry. You might think strawberry is better than chocolate. Fine, it's okay. You eat what you want, I'll eat what I want. But my opinion stands the same, because it's true. But it's just an opinion. But on the other hand, if I say the sky is up, then it's a fact. And that's not my opinion. And that's the problem. People are, oh, it's opinion. No, it's not. 2 and 2 is 4 is a fact. That's an equation that is true. It is not subject to my opinion. Unless I wanted to say something that is an opinion, like, for example, The equation 2 plus 2 equals 4 is a beautiful equation. Let that sink in. Yeah, that's an opinion. The sky is up is not an opinion. The earth is round and not flat is not an opinion. And why would anybody in today's world argue about that? That's just stupid. You follow me? All right. I'm going to stop here. A little half an episode. Pretty much half an episode today. And I'm going to stop and you listen to this. And if you got a comment, you can leave it. Like if you're watching this on YouTube or listening to it on YouTube, and there's a little place at the bottom you can make a comment if you want. You're free to do so. It's allowed. I could disable comments, but what the hell? Go ahead. Do you have an opinion or whatever? You want to say something? Even a factual observation or whatever? Go ahead. Do for it. And I'll read it, and I'll either respond to it or not, depending on how I feel and whether I have something else to add to that, or maybe some critical analytic observation of what you said that I would like to express. Okay? Fine. So, anyway, D. McClung, Art Monologues. Catch you next time. Have a good day.